Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Baelfire, and today we're back in Factorio, and right off the bat, I've actually properly made my furnace stacks now, so they should be working. But anyway, how would I best describe it? I swapped how I was inputting the ore and the fuel, so now instead of it being, let's have one belt inputting both, I now have two splitters going to either half of a belt. And it's the case with all of them. And I mean every single one of them. Which means that should be working now. Other thing, I did a little bit of research. Or I figured some stuff out. And I'm realizing now I want that to be even. But the thing I learned was that in order to have a fully saturated belt of ore, you need 15 miners, or double the amount of miners that a belt can transport items for. So, for example, this belt can transport 15 items a second, so I need 30 miners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so that's correct here. This should mean, basically, a full belt of ore, period. I'll just add 2 because I want to make sure. And then, as you can see, everything else is working and actually slowing down, so that means I'm actually backing up on resources now, which is so nice. Next thing, let me actually turn that on so I can see what I'm doing. This is getting really full of ammo. Maybe nearly a concerning amount. But anyway, next step that I need to do is... Oh! So there is an oil field I missed. Good to know. I need to take over one of these 2 oil fields. Honestly, I would love to take over both. I'm not at a point where I think I can take over both. But let me go ahead and start running over there to actually start the process of cleaning that out. Because I want my eventual goal is to completely rebuild my base better. I can't do that right now because I don't have a couple of things. Steel furnaces being one of them. At least steel furnaces automated I don't have yet. But that's just simply a matter of saying, hey, let me stop what I'm doing and actually make that automation. I think I have everything but the stone for it. In other words, it's fully doable right now. I just need to actually sit down and start producing the stone. There goes one worm. But anyway, yeah, so what I need to do is get a proper stone mine, not one where all of my ore is going to be mixed when it's coming out of the belts, because I would rather not have to deal with that. And you may be wondering why exactly I am taking out these nests when they're slightly in the way. Because I don't want to have to come back and take them out later. I'm very much a fan of preventative maintenance. I should also get a couple pump jacks crafted for actually heading over here. And dear lord, that is a massive biter nest. Back up. Okay. Now I need to wait for some of this acid on the ground to decay. Oh no! Okay, there we go. One other thing I need to start doing is actually making defenses for my base, so I don't have to manually come out here and defend like this. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind it, but I would much rather have the ability to say, hey, yeah, you're attacking, but I don't need to come out there and deal with you myself. Alright. And honestly, I'll be back as soon as I'm done with this. I'll see you all in just a second. Alright, I'm back. And oh my lord. So first of all, that nest is cleared out now, so we're good. Second of all, I've had a couple researchers going in the background, and dear lord, we have a lot of stuff done. This is what we need to start making. So that means I need coal, iron, and steel. And stone. Coal, iron, steel, and stone. I have enough of almost everything to just simply up or make another one. Keyword there is almost. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need more iron, I think. Yep. I need at least 3 splitters. Nope, not there. There, though. So then, I mean, honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest, it would be so much smarter to just run the ores from the ore patches themselves. But what's wrong with... Oh, you're out of ore. That's not great, but okay. Wonderful. Okay, well, I'm not going to focus too much on all of that right now. Just simply because I think I miscounted. So, inserter, furnace, inserter. Okay, so that one's right. Inserter, furnace, inserter. This one's wrong. And I apologize about me having to do the wiggle to do this. One, two, three, four. Yep. Okay, there we go. That should be right now. And yes, I know I have no underground belts to speak of. One, two, three, four, I think. I think that's how many I need. That was exactly right. I'm shocked I was able to do that just by roughly guessing. Pleasant surprises. So then I need to grab 50 more inserters. Thankfully I have those automated and stockpiling, so that's good. Wait, why are you not producing? Because no iron's flowing through. Why is no iron coming through? Oh, because stone is on the belt. That would be why. That would explain it. Wait, how did stone get on the belt? Right, that is stone. Yeah, that is stone. Wait, I was just control filling, or hitting control and just filling these, so that's probably how it happened. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now that I actually think about it. And then this simple chest design works, but will not work for me now. Now the only question, do I have more stone nearby? Some more iron, even more iron. Here's some coal. Even more coal. Uranium. The crude oil I'm going to go for. Of course, the nearest stone patch is 2.6 million, but also very far away. And no matter what I do, by the looks of it... So that one's just pure stone. Okay, I have an idea to actually get this to work. Don't tell me I'm getting all three, please. Okay. So then... let me go ahead and filter copper. Not copper. That is not copper. That's iron. To the right. Alright, and that is unfortunately going to have to do. So what, do you take turns mining each ore? Or, you know what, I'm not gonna ask. And more undergrounds. Oh, and a whole bunch of different concretes. There we go. And yes, I know this is nowhere near a full belt, and a furnace stack is going to be overkill, but that doesn't bug me too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 25, 30, 35, 40. Should be about 48 furnaces I need instead of what I normally go with, which is the... what do I normally go with? 50. That's the amount I normally... oh my lord, excuse me. The amount I normally have. But even with my this is not going to be great production on stone, but this will definitely be overkill, to say the least. At least until I actually tap that other stone patch, so that way this can be fully functioning. But that stone patch is gonna have to wait until I actually have a way to take care of them. $44. What? Don't tell me I misplaced them. No, I misplaced my furnaces. I thought I misplaced my inserters. It should be 24 on each side, roughly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So give me 1 second to count. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have 25, so that's just simply getting rid of that one. And then crafting 5 more of these. Am I out of power poles again? It turns out I am. There we go. Now I shouldn't run out of power. Hopefully. Okay, but let me... Okay, military science pack. Piercing rounds magazine. So that is iron and steel, grenades and walls. So grenades are coal and iron plates with 8 seconds. Dear Lord. Oh, walls take 5 stone brick. I have no idea if this stone patch will even be nearly enough. I'm hoping it will, but I guess we'll find out here very shortly. But based on how quickly resources are now coming through, I'm going to say it's nowhere near enough. Got it. Okay. Okay, so I guess first things first is grabbing some assemblers because I want to make stuff over here. Just simply because I'm right here. So why not make more research over here? I may need to move my labs though. That's going to be lightly annoying, but nothing too big I can't handle. And I will make the same amount of science here. Not all. Nope. Shift right click. There we go. Okay. So, first things first. I need to move the car. So that's how you would do it. I see, says the blind man. This is just temporary while I figure out exactly how I'm going to do everything. So you need 3 items for input. So that means it should probably come in from the other direction. So that's 2, and then I need a 3rd belt coming down here. Okay. So now, I guess let me go ahead and start on the piercing rounds, just to get that out of the way. Yeah, that's fine, because I'm going to make maybe... Oh, so that's how you make waypoints. Okay, I see now. I should probably go ahead and start seeing about making the upgraded power poles. Just for space, really. I'll make a bunch of those. Let me bring that down, those down, and this down. I'll probably want to turn this into a... Let me go ahead and turn that into a one-sided belt. Then... Oh, great. Okay. So all of these are going to be... Oh, wait. No, these aren't They don't need to be anything yet. And there's a reason I use the fast inserters here. There we go. Then it's shift, right click. There we go. So, let me see. You take 0.5 a second. Dear Lord. Okay. You produce 0.5 a second. So what I'm hearing is I already have overkill, but that is honestly fine. Because I'm going to do something a little bit interesting. But it should work, I think. So I should be able to use undergrounds, like that. Then use a long arm inserter. Filter use specifically. Use filters to steal. Then as soon as I power you up. Perfect. Well, not quite, but that's going to work for now. Then if I get, say, another long arm, set that on a belt, like so. Perfect. That actually works really well. Okay, so let me go ahead and make 6 more long arms. Because I also want to do the same little trick with the steel again. Because I do want it to be able to keep up fully. Then it's shift right click, shift left click. Yes, it is. Then let me go ahead and grab power pole. Alright, there we go. So that's there now. Okay. I'm happy that is working out in my favor. You have no idea. So then, let me go ahead and make... Let me also, just simply because this is making my assemblers, let me speed that up. I'll say what? Because I'm also going to be using it. 4 assemblers, I think, should be alright for now. Oh, well, maybe... Oh, it also takes copper. Which, believe it or not, I don't have copper down here yet. What? Circuit network. I'm going to look at that later. Because I have enough I need to focus on right now. Honestly, that'll work right there. So then I should probably also go ahead and get... How do I want to do that? Because I need to get copper over here as well. And I could do another filter. Or I could just do a splitter. Filter copper out the other side. Then grab my... I'm out of underbelts again, or undergrounds. That should work. And yeah, to be safe, I'll make 6 of them. Where are my medium? Immediately better. Oh my lord. Alright. So now, I need to first make a couple more long arm inserters. I'll need to make a few more. Then, since I won't need nearly as much copper, that should be fine there. Alright, there we go. Dear Lord. Alright. And last step is to actually hook it up to power. Then I will take just one. Limit it to there. And I don't need a massive power or a medium power pole for this. I just want a small one. Alright. So that is 1/3 of military science done. Time for the rest. Which I'm probably just going to put on this build. Just because that's going to be quickest. I have way too much ammo right now. At least on my character. Alright. So next up, the simplest is going to be stone. I'm missing iron plate. Which I can grab fairly simply. Ah. And this is why it helps to have the medium power poles I see now. Alright. So there's all the stone that I will probably need. I would like it to be on the... Yeah, I'm going to bring it down here. Alright. So this one, I already know, is going to need to be only the fast inserters, because if it's not, then it's not going to be able to keep up. Because it's 5 stone per... or 5 stone per wall. So all that's primed. So then combat wall. And this will be 2/3 of it all done. Which helps when you actually filter stuff. I mean, I was planning to do that either way, but not to the same degree. And this is where all the stone production really slows down. Just simply due to me not having enough. There we go. That should definitely help. It won't be perfect, but it'll help. At least that's what I'm hoping. Have I done everything with green science? No. No, I have not. There. That should be everything I can do now. Okay. Then I will need another splitter. Yeah, I want another splitter. There you are. Splitting resources. There we go. Iron. Onto the left. Yep. Then I need to grab some coal from somewhere. Probably over here. With another splitter. There we go. Heavy armor, nice. There we go. Then I just need to pull this to there. I'll just make this many. And all of these are going to be... Hello, heavy armor. Oh, my lord. Grenades. And then I will be doing... I'm going to need a couple more than I probably think, which is fine. I'll do 2 of each, just to be safe. And another underbelt or underground. And there we go. All that is set up. Or it's mostly set up. I just need to remember, you know, the inserter. Yeah, the inserters. Which I'll just grab a couple more from up here. Helps if I place them the right way. Alright, and now that I'll make 2 more long arm. Okay, and 1 additional long arm. There we go. Then let me go ahead real quickly, run up here to rework this now. I kind of want to let it finish, but no. All right. I'm surprised I am out of belts. I did not think I was going to run out. Completely honest. Let me go ahead and grab, where is it? Did I run out of medium? I think I ran out of medium power pulse. Let me just... Yeah, I'm out of medium power pulse. There we go. What? Okay, I'm also out of copper, apparently. And I'm also out of steel. Oh my lord. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the little delay. But I'm back now, and let me guess what my limiting factor is. Walls, right? Yep. But really, what can you do with a not so great stone production? I'm going to be completely honest. Nothing. But I've just unlocked military science, so that means I should be able to start researching a whole bunch of stuff I need for stronger equipment. And no, I do not want that pistol. But now that I have that, let me go ahead and see what I have access to. Defenders. Defender Destroyer. Maximum Falling Robots. Defender Capsule. That's surprisingly simple to make. Personal batteries. Oh, because I am missing so much stuff. That's why I can't queue that yet. There. That should help. Then let me also go ahead and make... Let me actually first check how many pump jacks... Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if that's convenient or what, but that is amazing. That I was able to say, oh yeah, hey, I want this, and or I need it, and apparently I had 7 stored. Or enough materials for 7 of them. Which I don't know if I should be concerned, impressed. But that definitely should be enough ammo for a little bit of a rampage. So, let me do exactly that. Because my goal, really, is to clear out this nest. Because that copper ore I want, this iron ore I'm going to want, and then this stone, I need the stone. And then also just more crude oil is going to be nice. But that one's on the larger side and is in a very unique spot. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to take that one out. But, assuming I don't crash my vehicle on the way there, it should all be doable. Especially now that I have so many piercing rounds in this thing. And then the other thing I'm going to need to do is start working on trains, which I've not touched at all. Honestly, the other thing I could do is just grab grenades and start throwing them. Man! Okay, I'll be back as soon as I get back to my factory. I'll see you all in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. I have a new car. I can't believe I blew up the first one. But, okay, so I'm actually going to start looking at what so stone, steel, iron. Oh, so I need stone for it. Got it. And then the actual locomotive itself, 20 engine units. Then I know How many trains do I want is the question. Do I want 3? Do I want 4? Or do I want 1 train? Well, I know I'm going to want at least 1 for the fluid wagon. Then the iron, or the iron, copper, and stone, I could argue 1 for, or do the logical thing and just make a couple. Do 1, maybe 2 for each track. Okay, that might work. Let me go ahead and run back up there real quick and test it out with, or test how it would go with grenades. So I'll be right back as soon as I'm up there. Alright, I'm back. That is a very short area. Ow. I'm wondering something. If this actually works, first of all, I'm shocked. Second of all, that's amazing. And thirdly, I wish I knew about this sooner. And then I will also go ahead and put that there. Oh, there. And man, that is not easy. Like, at all. There. I know I need steel and then also iron. There we go. Then let me go grab some coal real quick. And yeah, that's about what I expected. Wait a second. Helps if I'm in range of everything. There we go. That should help. At least a little bit. And then I just need something to fill up the rest of the inventory. Alright, let's go. And I'll be back again. I'll see you all in just a minute. Alright, I'm finally back. I really wish I was a little bit more careful. Because now I barely have any health. Great. Wonderful. All right. Okay. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today's episode, so I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff. And I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye, guys.